Well, guess what, guys? We thought we'd just sit here and talk to you all day, but we lied because we're leaving. No, I'm just kidding. The draft is now ready. The bans are going by quick, and, well, this is going to be the first real test of, I think, of EG. I think, honestly, I want to say that Plus Ultra already, beat their first test, right? I think they aced it. You go up against a kind of new team yourself, but, I mean, they are sponsored. They do still have Limp. They have Z freaking. You kind of crush them, so.
They 2-0'd fast.
Yeah, they aced the quiz. This is the test. Will they make it in? We already see Dazzle bound out by EG. Old Silly Bear, as well as Spirit Breaker banned out. They're not dealing with Crit Spirit Breaker. And they banned Veno. This is definitely Eternal Envy. This is some meta drafts going on right here.
I mean, with all the pushing that they've been doing, Venom's kind of a hard hero to win lanes, gank, take tower.
It does feel weird for Spear Breaker. If you're playing a push lineup, I think you're fine letting that hero through if you're going to be, doing the push. But they first picked PA. They've read the Dota buff. They have seen the statistics. They're ready to F shit up.
They're probably afraid of the Dark Seer Spirit Breaker combo.
Okay.
They probably did see, forward to it. They've probably seen it in pubs and stuff. And
dude, it is. I can't believe, there's no way that should be how it works. I mean, it's fun and fun to watch, but 800 damage at, level 9 or something? What? That's nutty. And now?
Do you take away Mag? Do you take Mag right here?
Especially because you have S4, right? I think that's a pretty good pick. What do you think you would do, Len? Mag Lich or Mag
Phoenix?
Support?
Mag Rubik?
Mag Phoenix? Mag Rubik? Take either of those three. Oh, by the way, Brew's still in. Mag Brew? No, I think it's going to be Rubik.
Rubik Magnus.
Yep.
Knocking it down.
So what's going on? Brewmaster just
I
isn't
think
cool in NA? It wasn't picked last
I think
game?
it's good, but if you take... So I think they have to take Mag here because I don't think you give up PA Mag. And then once you give Mag, you're looking at your options and you're thinking to yourself, well, if we give them Rubik, it's hard to play Mag against Rubik. You steal anything you steal is
good because then
good.
you can actually steal the Empower and your Mag now.
You steal the Empower, you feel great. You steal Shockwave, you insta-clear waves. You steal RP, obviously. It's not hard to steal RP. And most importantly, the annoying part is if you don't RP the Rubik, he always gets the lift on you while you're trying to skewer after the RP back.
And then he will just use it on you after.
Yeah, so I think the Rubik pick is more of a response because you're just gonna take the combo.
Yeah. What is this anyways?
So does that mean you take something like you would consider Wyvern or something for the counterplay on the Mag?
Could. I don't know. PA Winter Wyvern opening feels pretty. They're already changing up their lineup, right? I'm curious. Do you think you have to have a counterplay for the Rube Mag?
I think you want something that can counter initiate. I'd be okay with some Phoenix hero too, Phoenix or
if they have Magnus, presumably they're gonna have a lot of physical damage. You can maybe grab the early Lich.
Yeah, I think the Rubik pick is good here too because it makes Plus Ultra think twice about taking Sand King.
Yeah.
Because Rubik is notoriously good against that hero too. So they take Shaman. Okay, so that kind of goes along with their push theme sort of lane winners.
Yeah. That hero, man, he will hit you for a lot. He'll just chunk you down. Now I'm looking. So you got a Rubik Mag. You already definitely have a superior team fight to this PA Shadow Shaman probably. Are you guys glad Slark can take... He can take off Hex now, right? Again? They changed that back or no?
Yeah, he can take off Hex.
I know it's not... I don't know why I brought it up.
Hex is now dispellable.
What do you think
again.
about that? Do you think... Is Slark going to be too good again, or...?
I mean, it was unplayable before, so...
Yeah. This just makes him playable, but not, crazy.
Can you go to heroes? I want to see the hero list.
Now Pugna gets banned out. EG has definitely done a little bit of research here, not letting that team get the Pugna. OD gets bound out by Plus Ultra. Plus Ultra 3 exclamation marks. All right.
Saving mechanism is really good versus PA. Shadow Shaman shackles as well.
10 seconds remaining.
Plus, if you want to take some maybe if you want to take some DK or something mid, to further just get your level 6s and push, DK and heroes like that versus OD is unplayable.
Would you guys rather, like, you look at these two terrains, would you rather live in the Radiant side or the Dire side?
For sure, Dire.
Why?
It's warmer, I bet.
It's kind of emo, honestly.
I'd rather live on Radiant side.
Same.
Sure.
Look at how gorgeous it is. Like, look at the fountain in the back, too, up there. Like, oh,
This
it's
is the
so
difference
gorgeous.
between this man grew up in Southern California. He doesn't know what green things are.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Like, all he knows is heat and desert and rock.
Oh, there goes a scorpion or something. Salamander, maybe? I don't know. I've actually never seen that, huh?
There was a lizard that Cap walked by at my house when he came in.
Yeah, right by a bush.
Did it just run away? Was it a lizard or a gecko? Because I don't want you messing that up.
Pretty sure it was a lizard.
Okay.
What do you? So do you ban bat because you're gonna take TB or something?
Well, let's find out.
That would.
There's
Okay,
the
so
lich.
they take Lich. I thought they were gonna take Phoenix or Wyvern on plus ultra, but I guess I was wrong.
Yeah. I guess it's just, I mean, it's not as heavy team fight, but that Chain Frost, right? You do have to, like, be aware of it, and Frost Armor's too good.
Yeah,
Like, it still gives you team fight.
I think the Frost Armor. I guess it's really nice against PA.
Yeah,
The-
super nice.
Yeah, the amount of physical damage reduction.
Yeah, and the fact, like, you blink strike in, right? Like, I don't think you can actually chase the person. Like, you will outrun them with that slow. It's like a pretty good counter.
It was a very cool counter.
Dude, and it feels like EG has drafted some real heavy team fight. Like, if you're plus ultra, do you try to keep up with the team fight, or do you just go, like, a different way? Because you have 3 heroes, I'd say, are good at team fight. And on the other side, you have, like, a PA who needs a BKB to team fight, and a Shadow Shaman who I'd probably would rather split push than team fight.
Hey, PA's in trouble against this Lich, too.
Oh, so we saw Oracle PA before, I believe.
Yes, we did. It's been in CIS, and we casted it once as well, I believe, in SA.
Yeah. It was Misery picked it.
It was Misery, yep. And it
Yeah.
owned. Like, I forgot how good that Misery performance was on that Oracle. Like, he
played
never
sick.
wasted his ulti. I don't know, it was really good.
He forced them to continuously go on him to start the fight.
Yep. And they couldn't even kill him either.
Yeah.
which is the
You
funny
can
part.
put his Q, I think it's Fortune's End, on
So it
the
is-
PA before he jumps in.
Yeah. So they go the TB1 later, but it's expected, I think, when you have a mag and they ban.
Yeah.
I think the
ban
Batrider ban
Batrider.
is the most obvious tell for that. And so it goes one later than I expected, but it still shows up. So for plus ultra, they have.
What do you do?
Um,
Where do you want to head with this?
What are the
draft?
mid heroes that are good versus?
I mean, you could take SK anyways.
5 seconds remaining.
I think you just want a good laning phase against the TB, but they take Axe.
So you think, like, Axe Rasta, is that good enough? Probably.
That's a really strong lane.
Probably owns TB, yeah. All right, so they definitely go a little bit heavier in the lanes here on Dire. And now we're waiting for the last pick. It will be Sumail who gets that overall last pick again. Or, hey, could be his Rubik. No one knows. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you just give crit Rubik, but
And they're saving their last pick for SH.
Yeah.
Which obviously is interesting, puts a lot of pressure on this new guy who they're adding to the squad. He's going to be playing something different than what he's played in the last 2 games.
Yep.
He was pugging up both times.
And the problem is, like, right, it might be bad, right? Because he might just fall back on that Monkey King, and then Sumail, I'm sure, knows, like, one of the best counters to Monkey King. Will just snap pick it, and we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll also see if they're willing to like try and pick a late game carry, or if they're going to keep their.
Just PA, let's run over him 20 minutes,
Yeah.
hope we win. Yeah.
They could pick like.
I don't know.
Do they have a last pick?
EG does. That's the problem.
That's a rough.
That is the
that's a rough
problem for Plus
situation.
Ultra for sure. They will take their time to ban. Obviously, they're thinking they ban, they get overall last pick. Got to think of all the options. If A happens, B happens. But what if C and D happens? It's math.
You kind of want some magic damage too.
I thought they were going to take some DK hero, and that's why they banned Slark and OD.
Yeah.
Still
But
could.
I feel like
I
if
think
you
that's-
last pick DK, you're kind of
You'll get Monkey King or something.
you're gonna get. I think you're gonna get trashed like by some sort of matchup. What are the other mid heroes that are available?
Lena.
Lena looks okay. Lena
I'm
looks
almost
alright.
positive EG would pick
What about
Monkey
like
King.
what about Zeus or something?
Doesn't Zeus have really bad matchups too? But he can just farm from afar.
Yeah,
guess,
but I
yeah.
think he's nice against TB. I'd actually take like Zeus or Tinker.
Not
Yeah.
Tinker again. I would take Zeus. I do not believe in Tinker as a hero. It takes too much of the map, takes too long to come online.
You have 2 frontlining heroes with Axe and PA, and you have a saving hero in Oracle.
I think
That feels like a very comfortable position for
I take
Zeus.
Zeus or Tinker, and then I need to see what EG's
Do
what
you-
they
you,
what
you
they
can't
see.
like can you ever like pick up Ember without knowing what the mid matchup is?
Um,
They banned Timber. That
It's not-
has to mean this is going to be a melee. Sorry.
That's not that bad actually either.
They banned Morph. They banned Timber.
So DK was my initial idea, but I think that I would take. I think I would prefer Zeus or Tinker.
You really think Tinker? I do not like that hero at all.
I think Zeus is better, but I could see a case for Tinker because there's not a ton of catch on the side of EG, and their heroes are slower. Like it's hard for Mag to get in a Tinker's face, right? Like
True.
it's not easy for him to play against March.
No, it would be pretty much on the roof
Yeah.
to like make shit happen there. I can see it.
But the Timber ban, maybe they're thinking of taking some like DK hero anyways, and that's why they.
That's what I was like. I saw the Timber. I'm like, I hope they don't take DK, but who knows? I mean, it goes with what they've done in the last series. So
Yeah, I guess if you just want to group up and push, then DK's not bad. But I think if you want to try to counter the TB more, then Zeus or Tinker are the directions that I could see them going.
we won't have to wait much longer. We got about 13.
Can you
Both
pick,
teams have used a lot of reserve.
Can you pick more?
It's banned.
Oh, they take Lycan actually. So this is a swerve. That's actually pretty cool.
I know Fear.
But isn't
yeah.
that now only means PA is in a matchup mid or Lycan's in a matchup mid? That
It's going to be bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Like you have 3 man. No matter what, Sumail should get a hero that can stomp one of those 2.
Monkey King Mag.
I think that I like
sounds
Monkey
like
King a lot. Dude, I like the Lycan. And this team is going to be Eternal Envy. I know values that hero, and I know Fear thinks that hero is really good. And you have 2 people who finally agree on like this hero no one agrees on. Like you're probably going to see this hero a lot from them because that is one of those heroes I think people say is either garbage or godlike. And now you have 2 of your loudest people probably saying godlike.
Austin just closed, so we don't see the hero tab. So
That's
it's actually EG that take DK after.
They just have EG just has a standard lineup. It feels like while Plus Ultra has this. It's kind of and it is going to be the PA middle. It looks like. I mean, it's their middle player. We'll see if he goes there. I am very curious here. So you got Fear on the Oracle. Monkeys will be on that Axe. This Axe Shadow Shum lane is going to be scary as hell, right? Like EG does not really have any way to deal with that lane. I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
But then Lich +1. I mean, I guess if you do Lich Terrorblade versus it, like the kill threat's not as strong, but you're just not going to farm as much.
I think that Plus Ultra is asking a lot out of the laning phase, and
They are a lot.
they're gonna need this Axe to do a ton. I think their team fight overall is gonna be okay, and they can overrun EG. Like those are the strengths of their lineup, is that they can overrun EG, and I think their 2 cores are pretty good in this game. But I think the downside too that you might run into is that you lack team fight overall.
Yeah.
This is one of those proving moments for Monkeys Forever, for sure.
Yeah, because your only real jump, like your easy disabled jump to blow up from like 0 to 60 is your Axe call. So this is gonna be maybe unfairly so a lot of pressure on Monkeys to. He's their only disable that it's easy to get off anyways.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you got to get red. Like, this team, I assume Plus Ultra with this lineup, they expect to go to majors. I mean, minors, if not majors. And, I mean, you got to prove yourself eventually, right? You can't just keep going under the radar. You got to actually be that dude.
Yeah, and this is Plus Ultra's thing, like you said about the Lycan. This is their chance. Like, is this a broken hero? Like,
Yeah.
is this worth making 2 cores that both like need farm in both the PA and the Lycan? If it's worth it, then maybe it forces them, EG, to think about another extra ban.
Oh, man. It just feels like if Plus Ultra somehow loses laning phase, the game's just over, though. Like, they are
think so, too.
all in on these lanes, man.
I think so too.
I mean, I'm
but
just looking at the heroes.
I mean, I think it actually not even. I think it's just one lane. If the Axe lane goes badly,
yeah, the
this
Axe
game
lane.
is irrecoverable.
That's why I could see EG deciding to try lane for that lane to make absolute sure.
Yeah. And it looks like they will actually try lane, at least run 3 down bottom for the rune first off. And, yeah, we get into an... What's that? I have to cough.
Don't die, Grant. We need you.
All right, I'm good.
Stop inviting me to party queue. Damn.
Damn.
I'll invite you now. 1 sec. I will never play with you.
Oh.
The best part was that he said, "I'll invite you one sec,"
Right
and
now. He
I bet
probably
he
will.
did.
I bet he
I bet he
actually
did.
So after the game's over, he will get that pop-up.
Join party.
I will never play with you.
That's good. So
God damn.
it does look. We got a sentry and an obs from Fly. Ooh, they're looking. I mean, you get a shackle here, you could get a kill.
I'm in
Just be
queue up.
careful.
Oh, that's cute.
Look at them. I still never knew that relationship that much. Like, I thought they were close, and then they weren't, but maybe those were just rumors flying around. That was one of the few things I'm like, I don't know if they actually hate each other or like each other, but whatever.
They don't hate each other anymore. I
Yeah,
think.
not anymore.
I
But
think they're cool.
you think they did? Or you knew they did? Okay.
I don't know anything.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Me either. Well, we've noticed your Dota knowledge is it's been slipping a little bit.
I told you
here,
they were going to take TB after they banned the bat.
Yeah, but they picked it one later than you said.
That's
if
true.
you can't call it directly on, you're a failure.
I also said they were going to
That's my
Rubik.
dad
I
told
said
me.
they were going to Rubik Mag
You did?
because they picked P after they picked PA.
Hey, I'm saying you're a genius. Okay, the thing is, if I flame you and then I praise you later, it obviously means I think highly, because if you just go from neutral to positive, who cares? But if you go
This is
from
a
negative
weird,
to
like-
positive, it's good.
Do
You
you
would
see
not
this
make-
build from Crit?
I don't want you as
Is that
my
the
dad.
Blitz?
This is really interesting.
Why do you think?
Tango Self and then using the bounty stuff to pick up fast.
So you don't have to
boots.
use the courier?
Yeah.
And now he's going to be moving, so it is going to be 2v2 lanes. This bottom lane, as we talked about, is going to be the big one. It's going to be Fear Monkeys forever. And right here, it looks like they want to do some blocking of this or just harassing each other. And damn, Fear is definitely winning this one right now. I hear a lot of spins going up, but Arteezy does a good job, gets the deny, gets the double deny, plus the range, and all right, Arteezy is handling this lane right now. You
Gets
saw
like
that,
3
right?
CS, it's over now.
But dude, that not
He
6
just missed
CS?
one under the tower.
Yeah, I know, but that. Okay, fine. But middle lane, this one, I'm curious how this goes. DK definitely should do good. I just want to see how good can SH play here. Right now he's 1-0 versus 3-2. Obviously, still has a bunch of creeps coming, but
This is some test that you get.
going against like an unkillable Sumail hero, right? Like not his best here, but you're not going to kill him probably.
This would be a huge confidence boost if he could win this lane.
Yeah. Or even like winning the game, right? Even if, say, you lose the lane, but you win this game, like, hey, we can put you in a losing matchup. You still can play from behind. And ooh, we'll see, though. Ooh,
I can't imagine the PA can win the CS war against Dragon Eye.
I don't think ever, right?
But if he can go even,
Nice.
that would be good.
This is all big. He has the dagger. Will he get the range creep?
Oh,
Dude, that was Sumail aggro the creeps on him, so the dagger. That was such a slick play, actually. And then top, we haven't looked at them really. S4 plus crit going to be going up here against the pull by Snaking. What? Oh no, and he doesn't even get the stack if that's what he's going for. So that's going to be a rough one. But they get the stack over here on EG, and now Eternal Envy. What are we looking at? We are looking at 6-1 against S4's 11-0. Should this be going? I feel doesn't Lycan do decently, or does he need like his level 2 of the regen?
You just
I
need
actually don't
levels.
know.
It's fine.
You need levels, okay. Just making sure. And down here, Monkey's Fur going to do what every single Axe will always do versus you, unless you're like a Spectre. He will cut the creep wave. Dude, that was one of the games at the major. It was like Axe versus Spectre, and instead of contesting the farm, he just cut the creep wave, and Spectre lasted everything under tower.
But that's what TB does too.
Yeah, that's true.
TB with Stout Shield and
yeah,
quelling.
TV does that even better.
Yeah.
Higher base.
So isn't that like
higher armor?
you don't think they should challenge him?
I think they should challenge them.
Okay, that's it. Just feels weird to like give him free farm. Like Arteezy is one of those, as you said, he does the math. He will get last hits on the tower. Besides that one, that one off he missed.
He's gonna get absolute free farm here.
Yeah.
I mean, it can be okay if they're pulling into neutrals, so then you're getting a little bit more farm than the Terrorblade is, at least.
But it seems like they're just straight up cutting. They haven't even. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
this
why.
is-
Look at this.
yeah, he
they
blocked
block
it.
it. I love it. Radiant blocks their own like technical camp, so they can't do the pulled smart.
Yeah, they just the easy camp spawn, so I think Monkey's gonna pull it over to the easy camp because it needs something.
Yeah, you can't just like farm. You are gonna lose then. Yep, there we go. Gets a little bit extra, and Fear gets experience too, which is a big deal. And over here,
And then the sentry blocked the hard camp, so they really cannot maximize the Axe double stout.
we see his S4 plus Snaking trading a farm from the small camp there. And well, bottom, they are looking to do some sort of fight. Monkeys is already level 4. TZ pops that meta. Wait, did he wait to get... He just didn't pop meta until level 2 meta? That's rare, because he definitely didn't use it level 1.
Yeah.
Is there, like, a certain reasoning for that? Because you don't really see that, I would say.
I think he wanted to contest the Axe so that he wouldn't pull the next wave, which was successful.
Well, nothing crazy happening yet. I'm sure EG, at least Arteezy, is probably happy with the start he's having bottom. Eternal Envy, he's kind of fallen behind. He is in last place of the cores and farm right now. He does need his levels. He is getting some, and a chase down happening bottom. It's going to be Fly and Fear. Oh, no, Fear. He has it. Will it be enough? It won't, and Fly gets the first blood solo. Arteezy will steal some experience, but, dude, I don't know if Fear's played the new Lich, but I don't think you ever want to 1v1 a level 2 Lich when you're a level 2 Oracle.
When you have no magic damage, for sure.
Dude, because that here, you're just not going to do anything to him.
And now X just kind of like ran around, didn't get anything during that time.
Yeah, and Arteezy can just...
Big creep waves pushing in.
And that's the problem. We said the lanes have to go well, and guess what? This bottom lane, the one we said, Plus Ultra really has to win. It doesn't feel like they're winning it that hard, if at all. He has 3 Wraith Bands already, by the way.
Well, we should say, like, we think the Axe, like, they're not pressuring the Terrorblade, but the Axe is still getting great
He is
farm.
getting
The Axe is still going to have a very fast Vanguard. He's still going to have a very fast Blink, most likely,
hopefully.
as a result. It could be a little bit faster, but what Fly did with both his Ward and Sentry was very smart. Counters that strategy, probably sets it back a minute or 2.
Yep. And I like how he does it right on the corner of each of them. You have to de-ward it just simply, and they haven't even tried yet. And look at middle. Here we go. SH. This is going to be a tough one, and he does go. He's got the one in stun. He can definitely transform stun. Willie, sure will. Doesn't even have to yet. Gets the lift up. There's the nuke. There's the stun. Here comes Snaking. The gaze, though. And now, uh-oh. Blink strikes away. Will he make it? Surprisingly still alive. No. Fly bursts him down. Tower doesn't even do damage here. Drops the item. Hits up the mango, and now they're going to push the tower. And this is looking a little bit rough now. Middle. Bottom. Arteezy will TP out, makes it to the shrine, just pops it up for some. Ooh, doesn't. Okay, he gets full anyway. This guy does do his math. Damn, I was like, why isn't he backpacking?
He didn't get that full mana, though.
Yeah, he did got more mana.
Okay, so we're not as impressed as I was. And are they actually getting this? Is this a 6-minute tower?
This is a 6-minute tower.
Oh, my.
And what is PA supposed to do about this?
Yeah.
Oh, did I? Almost could have. But they just get the tower. Sumail gets it, too. I'm just going to switch to net worth early so I don't forget.
Going for that deny would have been a death sentence.
Probably.
He would have been Dragon Tail stunned.
Okay, so say he gets this book on Eternal Envy.
Yeah.
Do you just jungle with it because you're behind now, or do you have to force towers? Or do you just try to just farm your lane, farm jungle really quick?
I think you... Oh, he's making that.
He's got the helm. Let's see what he does. Is the siege unit here? No, it's already dead. All right. And uh-oh. Lycan, I don't know if you want to be here, Eternal Envy, but actually Fear is going to lock him down. Here comes Monkey Sparrow, but Eternal Envy is just getting straight up work. But a nice call from Monkeys. Will save for now. Illusion's trying to look. Oh, no, but guess who's level 6 and actually has the Sunder? It is Arteezy. But whoa, Snake King, what the hell is he doing here? It's going to help Eternal Envy.
4 heroes down here.
Arteezy. Yeah, where'd they come from? Now they're going to look for crit. You got to be careful, Eternal Envy. He's salving up. He knows he can't get blasted down. A smooth play by the Envoy. And he gets it.
I just want to point that Envy did blow 2 salves for that.
2 salves.
So
but they're going to
put it in perspective, that was 220 gold that he used. He got 180 gold off of the kill on crit.
Worse. He killed the TB and he's going to get a tower.
Yeah.
He's going to open up this bottom lane. He's going to send his axe top.
It is a lot of salve. When did he use the first salve? When he was like in the trees
When he
right
ran
here?
away from the Terrorblade, he popped a salve while he was popping his ult.
That was really well done by Envy.
It was. The only problem is because of that. I mean, you got to make the best of what you have. S4 will be at the top tower. And now, what do you? If you're Sumail, you can't. He's got to just do this camp. But what do? Do you actually just sit middle? Like your team doesn't really need your help, right?
You probably rotate top for your next Dragon form when the next catapult comes up. You probably just go to take top, and Envy is doing the right thing here. Just like really smart. He's going to try to mirror and just play the opposite side of the map.
And so it looks like he is going to be in the jungle. What is he? He's saving this helm. He just hasn't used it yet. Is he just waiting for the right
Centaur?
Creep? Just Centaur? Okay.
I think he wants Centaur.
Let's see. Yeah, because he does not want this bad boy or he'd have used it. That's a blink on Mag. All right. Wait, is that an 8? What? Dude, holy shit.
Yeah.
Dude, this is 8 minutes. I thought other people, I thought DK was farming a blink mana boots. I'm sorry, that is a lot of farm.
Yeah. Second in net worth.
Yeah. And now Oracle. This is the problem, right? This Oracle is forced to defend this top lane, level 4. You can just die anytime, right? He does have a nice ward here. I wouldn't doubt if this got countered. Pretty common ward already. But he will try to get that level 6 because he is the big save. Like, you are the save from this DK Blink stun. And I missed the kill bottom. Sorry, Snake King just ends up going down a little by himself. No RPs even skilled yet on the Magnus. And Rubik farms. And now Eternal Envy, he gets the Troll Summoner. So it's lockdown still. Yeah, well, what do you know? He dewards it immediately after that ward. I think that's one of those obvious wards nowadays.
Combination of vision near tier 2 plus vision over the shrine for TPs.
All the dude, what am I? Why is he? Okay, I will take blame for missing that kill, but he shouldn't be there in the first place. He goes down bottom.
Yeah.
Was that not RP even used?
I think he should be top right now.
And now Eternal Envy, he's got to make something happen. Where is he gonna go? He's pinging Roche. I mean, you could try for a slow Roche. You really could, but
Setting up for 10-minute bounties.
okay. Let's see. It looks like Radiance here as well, though. And oh, throw the net on him and then deny it. Won't do it. And oh, who's gonna win this rune race? Monkeys forever versus Fly, and Monkeys gets it.
He almost didn't.
Yeah, that
The frost
frost
shield.
armor.
Yeah. But what if he just didn't cast the Frost Armor? Would he have beat him there because of the cast time? That's the question. I think Axe is gonna get it either way. So that's good, though. You can't give up 3 bounty runes. You do manage to get 2 there. But look at this. Oh, guess what? Your smoke has been countered, my friends.
Warded.
Kind of that's actually one of like the similar, that's like exactly similar to this ward. They kind of had to know that was there. And they're going to smoke themselves, but they are warded. So we just get 2 smokes that mean absolutely nothing.
In like the opposite mirrored sides of the
Wait,
map.
how did they, why would you smoke there after you know they just countered your ward? That seems really strange. But there's a level 6 Shadow Shaman. They are going to run all the way bottom. EG probably knows this is happening. We have Fly maybe tanking it up, and he will get shackled. Doesn't get the Frost Armor up. They're going to try to run him. They do have the net as well. Frost Armor's there, but Ether Shock, whatever you care about, will go off and get the kill. And so it was only a 1K lead, and I think Eternal Envy, he's ulted up. He's farming very well now. He is in 2nd place, only behind the DK, and he has done well with his Helm of the Dominator.
Yo, Grant, I'm being told that the Frost Shield is purgeable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the Q of Oracle, yeah.
He just messed up.
Oh, that. Well, now why are you talking to me? Damn you. And then Sumail. He will just get purged. Snake King goes down.
Damn you.
I think it
Might
was
have
on.
been on
He already
cooldown.
used it. It was on cooldown. He definitely already used it.
You just messed up that one time.
Yeah. Oh, but look at this. Would be a kill. The Chain Frost won't bounce over, but it already hit him once or twice. They get the kill that time, and
And he got
honestly,
some ancients.
yeah. And I think we were praising Eternal Envy, and this is a lot like you said of that extra wave. Like, he is farming very well, but he goes for 1 extra ancient camp, and
That's-
you get it is very punishable.
Yeah.
It is the ups and downs of Eternal Envy.
When it doesn't, though, he just
Yeah.
gets ahead of you. You got to punish this guy, follow him around, make sure that you keep him in check. Don't allow him to get too greedy. But what it is doing is it's opening up the PA to farm a little bit more.
What do you take? Do you take the damage or the hell? He takes hell. Dagger flies. Whoa, he's going into the front. Big crits there. Oh, that illusion rune would have been nice instead. He'll get turned around on.
I've seen both.
Nothing will happen.
I saw Ryoya take the
Damage.
damage.
I think they're both seem really good, actually. Like, they're one of those maybe personal preference. I guess versus, like, Lich and
Isn't it? Didn't you
Rubik.
say you do it based on item value?
I mean, I do it personally. I don't know about him. So let's see. 15 damage. What's a broadsword? I mean, I don't know why I clicked on Rubik after I said that. But. Okay, we're going to do the math. Screw you guys. So broadsword,
1200.
that is 18
Okay, it's
damage.
roughly. So let's say it's like 1100 gold. Yeah.
And 150 health is less than a brave. I mean, the damage is way
How
more
much
value.
how much
That's
HP is a
a,
Vid
that's a
booster?
Ring of Tarask.
Is
Yeah.
a ring of Tarask?
And that
Yeah,
is what,
but Tarask has
700?
regen.
Yeah, so it's like 600. So the damage is technically far more valuable monetary.
Yeah. You fucked up.
Yep, he messed up. He doesn't understand the gold equals wins.
Cool. It's like when people take like the 10 magic resistant talent.
Yeah.
It's less than the cloak.
Which is just super. Dude, I still think Centaur had the worst level 10 talents. 10
Yes.
evasion, 10.
10% evasion. It
Booty.
feels so bad.
And then it's 10% magic. And people are like, that's actually pretty good. I'm like, I don't know if you know what pretty good means, but that is definitely not the definition of pretty good. He almost has a relic here. What is Eternal Envy? This and Monkeys, right? We said this guy needs a quick blink. I think by 15 minutes still fine, but he does need to find about 500 more gold, and they're pinging him out.
He's got That's why Oracle's chilling out around him.
Are you surprised EG put so many wards in their own jungle? Do they just really not want Lycan here farming? Is that like the whole point of it, or? Because usually you abandon this bottom lane at this point, right?
Yeah.
New ideas about the map.
Yeah.
It is interesting.
I like it versus Lycan especially.
Typically when you're a Radiant side, you always have that one ward that you would place that would be between the two ramps.
Yeah.
That was kind of like, yeah, that area.
Yeah, he just.
It was sort of like the defensive Radiant joke, because that way you can farm your safer camps.
Yeah.
Without fear of being invading.
I'm surprised that EG is playing so much in this bottom half of the map.
Yeah. This definitely is a change from the, hey, we're just going to trade jungles. They're willing to come in. Snaking, he has his ward. Do you just go for the tier 2 here, it looks like? Or maybe they think it's going to be a counter gank. They think it's going to be a gank.
They haven't taken mid tier 1, right? I think
No.
they should smoke up with the Axe Blink and try to take the mid tier 1.
Well, speaking of smokes, we now have a Sumail empowered. We have the Mag who does have ulti. Oh, it's only level 9 actually. Oh, and it's the rune. Get ready. It's just snaking. Oh, but they let him get the rune before they kill him. A little bit suspect there by EG. They will get an easy kill on snaking, and, well, bounty runes are gone. Wait, who took top?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
I see bounty picked up by.
Did E
Were
deny
they
it with his
denied?
wolves?
It had to be double deny with wolves. All right. Hey, deny some gold on the map from EG. It's a good play. And he is booked.
It is a good play, but at the same time,
Why
like
not
the
just go
moment
get
the moment that gank happens bottom, like
You realize
you
you
would
could've just
think
get up
that
there.
PU would be like, oh man, we're gonna be able to get 3.
Oh,
bases.
bottom's going in. They're going to get the Chain Frost and
Holy
the
cow.
Magnus ulti, and this thing is just bouncing. I don't think you're going to live Monkey's Forever. Fear's going to try to help him out there. Here comes Eternal Envy. He gets lifted up immediately. Monkey's Forever is still alive. He can go back into. They need to save this Lycan. Yule's into the air, though. Crit already has it. I believe S4 misses, and now
Nice.
they get out. And well, you do lose your PA, but I think that could have gone a lot worse if you're Dire.
Yeah.
Great positioning by Fear,
Yeah.
playing the trees.
Tree line. This is going to be the Radiance now from DK. Top lane, farmed by Snaking. That is a pretty early Radiance.
I like to point out too to every pub that when they made that smoke play, Sumail didn't wait for his. Even though he pretty much had the Radiance, he didn't wait, right? He just went for the play. He's like 700 gold away from the Radiance, and he decides to go anyways.
Ooh, I like this. Monkeys knew the real one was nearby still because they were still ranged for him, but won't find him. And now they're just going to get their tier 2 pushed in. Envy has book 3. Okay. So you're behind. They know they're a little bit behind, I'm sure, especially with Sumail's farm. Do you just try to go take your own tier 2s, or do you actually want to fight with this book 3? Like, you kind of have to slow down this push, right, or fight?
Maybe you try and take mid. They're gonna put so much pressure on bottom tier 2. It's hard to defend those some of these tier 2s.
Especially with this new, like,
Yeah,
I don't know
because
what's going on here.
The invading force almost always gets the vision down, and they'll play the high ground against you.
When
Like initially, I thought like, oh man, like pushing tier 2s is really hard, but no, it's actually the opposite. Because defending tier 2s, because the invading team is always gonna be better set up. They're the one who sets the tempo typically, so they always take control of the high ground first.
Ooh, and there we see it. J-Storm has finally beaten Team. That had to be that must have been a barn burner of a game 3. But they win, and that, to be expected. But Team, they show they can take a game off. I mean, I think most people do think J-Storm is that third major slot, but they are an outlier from EG and forward. Like, they are beatable, from what I've heard people say.
Yeah, they're not the
They are not
what
at that,
feels like guaranteed spots for
No.
EG and forward.
Well, PA. Blur's mana cost increased 20 to 30. Got him.
Like
This is a little bit what I was afraid of, that they were going to have, when they picked the Lycan after the PA, they were going to have 2 cores that were just going to
Oh.
chill and do nothing. Because the Axe has to just only space create, and that's kind of, that's difficult for monkeys to be
They're
in that
going in.
position.
Sorry, they get the call here. It's Sumail, though. He has a Radiance. They're missing every take. The Chain Frost just bouncing between two. There's the ulti, but Oracle will save one for now. Skewer back. That should be a kill. Monkeys is going to die as well for sure after this one. They could farm up those as well. And it's a 3-for-0. And
Roche?
they thought they could. Dude, Sumail is just, he's too tanky.
These fights are so garbage, but Fear plays them so well.
He does. They
Yeah.
should
You
be
notice,
losing way
like
worse.
that one, he gets Zoltov on the Axe, and he gets the magic immunity
Yeah.
on the Lycan.
Yep.
Right, so the Chain Frost did very little.
It slowed him. And that was about it. Dude, that was The problem is, so they knew, that was good. Envy actually knew where all 4 was. He had an invisible wolf on him. They thought they could kill him. I just don't think they realized, like, with Radiance, like, it does make you tankier. Because that, like, early game, you just don't attack fast.
Yeah.
And you miss 1 or 2 attacks, and you just lose. And it looked like that's what happened.
I mean, Fear's being a beast, and the Axe is playing pretty well too, but again, they just don't have the types of heroes that are going to fight at this point of the game. Like, you need...
You're trying to lay physical damage into a Dragonite Terrorblade.
Yeah.
That sounds hard.
Ooh, that's a lot of armor, right,
There's no
Cap?
burst. There's no burst nuke that comes out that heavy against this TB or this DK. Like, they're going to have pretty free games.
Yeah. And now DK gets, he doesn't take 300 health, he takes the 30
Is
damage.
he going BKB next on DK?
AC.
AC? Okay.
Whoa, he even sold a bracer? But you still have an empty slot.
Don't worry, he'll pick up that Hyperstone for you, Grant.
Alright, that's good. And then PA, so PA does pick up that Battle Fury, 3 Wraithbit. He does do damage. If he gets on top of anyone that's
They have so
not
much
Lich
control, though.
armored, yeah, they do. Like, he has to get on the Rubik or the Lich after Lich casts armor, I think. And that's a pretty tall tale to ask.
Yeah, honestly, he probably just needs BKB before he
I don't
can
think
really
he can
fight.
I
at
really
all.
don't think he can, yeah.
We saw this earlier, right? The DK versus PA matchup. It's so hard.
And look at this.
Pain
Like,
X did it against Pain.
I like this. Envy, like, pings right here. He's like, no, that's my farm. That has to feel bad. You're a Lycan and a PA kind of, like, trying to farm the same areas. That's when you know the game has really gone down.
Yeah.
And they're just going to push base. I mean, why not? This guy's a butterfly almost.
Whoa.
Ooh. Dude, I did not realize it was 11K. Like, this is very one-sided.
Yeah, just
It's very
again,
one-sided.
if you can't make plays with more than one hero, it means that whenever the axe shows on the map at all, EG is no longer afraid, and they haven't died to the last like 3 calls.
Well, why'd he blink there?
Oh.
Monkeys, he will get saved by Fear, though, luckily. But look, they don't even care. They're just taking the melee. They do get a trap. It will be
Nice.
Magnus, so a nice bait. I guess Monkeys, I don't know if that was intentional, but he baits him in there.
They might lose Rax though anyways.
Yeah, I think melee is definitely down. Range might go down as well. Doesn't regen anyways. And look, what are you going to do? You can't fight into these two. I think Artesian Sumail could 2v5. They get crit to help him out and get the kill.
There's the buyback.
There's the buyback. But they already killed the Rax. They're just going to leave.
Yeah, they can't get into this.
You can't get past those 2 heroes.
Yeah, they're just gonna reset.
They're hitting mid tier 2 with Lycan right now.
They have
I
to
don't
just
know
split
if they'll
this
take
game.
it, but
Siege Unit might. Let's give it a peek. No, because there's about to be a fight. I can't. I'm sorry, Cap. But they might take it.
They're looking for the call right now. Monkeys is pressing forward. He's gonna so
they
fast.
have the ward instant lift, and Crit's gonna get saved because of that. They do get the hold on the real Terrorblade. Won't matter. Monkey's Fair drops. Artesian
Look at this. He
chasing,
stole the
snaking.
chains too.
He did. Is he holding someone? He sure is. And he is going to die, but the Sunder comes out, and now he's stunned up. Are they going to get him? Eternal Envy goes down. We might see G's drop, but they will double buybacks, so they're fine for now. And, oh, I thought that was all chat. I'm like, whoa, easy there, mister. I mean, I would do it. Is it really? Is it? You're allowed to do that, right? Or I feel like some tournaments say you're not allowed to, like, GG.
I think you should.
You should. I would. Shit, if I will. I think we got Peter, right? He is salty and, like, talks, but we don't have the real bad manner in game since, like, Unknown at the Frankfurt Major.
Yeah,
like,
it's been
I
a
miss
long time
like
since we had
dropping
something
items
like
in
that.
front of their fountain when you beat them. Like, that is, I like that. But you just don't see it. I mean, we're more professional now, I guess. I mean, look at me. I'm wearing this shirt. I'm fucking professional.
dressed
as hell.
nice today.
You also just cursed
No
in that
gin
same
and
sentence.
juice.
I'm freaking professional, you dumbasses. Get good.
That's a butterfly now on Arteezy, and you might just run down mid again. You've got Dragon Form up again. They've represented that they can't fight you.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
SH is gonna get.
Dude,
He's got the Ogre Axe.
Their lineup
Dire's
club
middle
is
tower
all
has
Is it?
fallen.
physical damage.
Dire's middle tower
It used to be Ogre Club.
I know, but I had
Okay,
to.
yeah, yeah.
They
I
changed
actually
it. They
forgot
changed
too. I'm
it.
like, I remember it was just wrong a lot of the time. I like that. He armors himself. Wait, what?
Okay, the
The
tower's
name,
gone
the
already.
name
Dude,
was
wait, what
ironic.
Oh, dude, snaking. What? They're just losing. They're not defending.
It's over.
Yeah, but then call it.
Yeah.
Like they actually just aren't defending.
has fallen.
Evil geniuses have.
Wait, here comes the Rotato. Can SH
Get that
do
courier.
it?
It's not dying.
Oh no, an S4 saw him too, I think. Oh, they smoked behind. Whoa, there's going to be a call. They're going to try to go in as quickly as they can. He had the Blade Mail. There goes the Aegis because that Blade Mail. Monkey's Fair will go down. Doesn't get the ulti off on Fear this time. And now the Chain Frost is bouncing between 3 of them, plus the Necro Creeps. Ultied in will be the PA as well as the Lycan. Good game called. Will they get the kills before it's over? There's one. Will they find Eternal Envy? His ult wore off. Chase him. They won't, and the game will be over. I mean, oh, they get Fear right before the end. And dude,
That's the important one.
Yeah.
Demoralize the captain.
Dude, I honestly, I mean, it was kind of painful to watch. Like I was just thinking, like I think the Borster game 1 was better than this game. Like I think they put up a better fight than what was shown here.
You see at the end,
Fear
tips a mail.
Yeah.
Yeah, that made me feel a little bad.
Like,
or if, I don't know, it was feels of some sort. I'm not sure if it's bad or good, but it was just sort of like he's like telling his son, "Hey, good job, buddy.
Hey,
I'm proud of you."
I mean, if you just look at the last hits tonight, it's not even the net worth. Look at Sumail's 234. He beats out a Lycan by almost 100. Beats out P8 by almost 60. Like DK is not supposed to be like that dude, right? Like that should be Artesian. I think this just right here, right? This just sums up this game a lot.
I mean, it helps that they chose 3 physical damage dealing cores and then they got the last pick the DK.
That's true as well. And they already have a Lich on their team.
Yeah.
Like you're not taking physical damage.
You could see right there the problems with the lineup is that the PA was like, well, what am I supposed to fight? And the Lycan's like, well, I'm also going to farm. And the Axe is like, well, I need some items. If I'm going to kill anyone, I need a Blade Mail. So then you have 3 cores that all have the same idea that they need some measure of farm. And they did give Monkeys a very good lane, but at the same time, like he was playing 4-on-5 a large portion of that game.
Yeah. And I think that just right, we said the Axe maybe should challenge the TB. That's a lot harder than it sounds. And it's just Fly's warding, right? The Sentry to block the big camp, the Obs to block the small camp means Monkeys, he will farm, but he's not going to farm as quick as TB. They're just going to farm at the same pace.
And the rest of the lanes were going so well on the side of VG that it didn't really matter. The rotation from Envy was really nice, and I thought the bright spots are that I think Envy's rotation to bottom was really good when they took that, and I thought that Fear played this game like
magnificently, yeah.
But again, I think it's hard to read too much into it because I think that they just got outdrafted really hard.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, you go back and they go for this push strat again, right? Like they do go for it, but you don't have the Pugna, which seemed to be a pretty big factor in maybe their win against complexity.
And maybe part of the reason that PA has such a high win rate is, at least from the games that we've seen, like PA wasn't 1-2 picked. So she's probably picked in like a better scenario where you have a better read of the draft than just this first pick. I don't know about the rest of the regions, but
yeah, I think the PA, they were trying to trick them, and they're like, it's a PA, you're worried about this Pugna and stuff like that. Well, guess what? It's an Envy Lycan. And then EG was like, sure.
Got us.
Okay.
You guys.
I mean, they just have to think, like, if they don't win, like, 3 lanes, they're just going to lose the game. And they didn't even win 1 lane, I don't think so.
Like, wow, Lich was already good. Now we have. And Lich, just the damage reduction is good. You also have a disable of like an actual stun that works versus the Lycan. Then you have a DK last pick, which was already good versus the PA. Now it's good versus the Lycan as well.
And you saw the team fights, right? We talked about, like, they open with Lich, Mag, Rubik. Like, you don't even have to pick more team fight. Like, your first 3 picks, check out those boxes. And plus Ultra has, like, nothing to beat that, right? They don't have, like, one true team fighter, except Axe, maybe.
Yeah, that's why we were saying Monkeys he's not really given a fair shot at this because he has to perform like way over. But it's not easy because if you've ever seen Dota games where one guy is your kill potential, it never goes well because it's just it's an impossible task. Because at some point he's gonna fall behind in farm, and it becomes suddenly the situation where he has to get carried.
Yep. Well, that is the end of game number 1. We were hoping, I think everyone, viewers, us included, maybe for a little bit closer match. But guess what, guys? This isn't a best of 1. This isn't a best of 2. Eternal Envy could say, hey, you know what? We are going to take this to a game 3, and this game 2 could just be a whole different story. Will it be? I don't know. Cap doesn't know. Blitz doesn't know. But you guys can find out in a couple of minutes when we get back. So see you soon, chumps.